Sometimes we don't have a lot of time to pray. There's the routine prayers that we should give ourselves to on a daily basis, getting before God, seeking his face, praising him, thanking him. But there's also situations that arise during the course of the day where we just don't have opportunity. And the old phrase, arrow prayers, comes to mind. Prayers that you just shoot up quick because you need an answer quick to come back down. Psalm 70, while it's not exactly an arrow prayer, it's a very short prayer and it's full of urgency. In verse 1 it says, "Make haste, O God, to deliver me. Make haste to help me." There's a kind of hurrying message that's being shot up to God. Quick, quick! I really need some help now. And we find situations where people in the Bible find themselves in urgent need of God's help. In the Old Testament, you can think of Abraham's servant who's gone to seek a bride for Isaac. And suddenly he comes across Rebecca and he prays quickly, "Oh Lord, show me if this is the right one." Or Nehemiah, when he's summoned to the king and he wants to go to Jerusalem. And he says, "So I prayed to the God of heaven, and then I said to the king." He didn't have a lot of time to pray, but in those moments he's turning to prayer. Actually, Psalm 70 is taken directly from Psalm 40, which has got, 17, 18 verses in it. But this psalm just takes out those urgent bits and word for word quotes them. Sometimes you just don't have time to go through the whole thing. And so here's a shorter, abbreviated version. In Paul's letters, he makes mention of people in his prayers. He's not long, labouring prayers, which can be very wearying. He just makes mention, and he knows that God knows all the circumstances, so he just lists people's names before God. Not a bad technique when you want to pray for someone, but you don't have the time or the energy to pour out your soul for them fully. Jesus prayed arrow prayers when he was on the cross. "Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. Into your hands I commit my spirit." Even the cry of dereliction, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Short prayers can be powerful prayers as well. Think of Jesus standing outside the tomb of Lazarus. "Father, I thank you that you always hear me." And then a simple "Lazarus, come forth." Wow, it leads to resurrection. God can hear and answer the simplest, shortest of heartfelt, genuine cries. And that's why this psalm quickly turns to rejoicing. "May all who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. May those who love your salvation evermore say, God is great."